So it's nice to have such a light, kind of airy space to be in.
Well, I think this all started because Ann was interested in upgrading our bathroom. We had a big jacuzzi tub in there that we never used, so.
And there was some water damage, so we needed to do something. Then I said, well, as long as somebody's coming, I'd like to have some under-counter lighting, so more lighting in the kitchen. And George said, well, why don't we just do the kitchen?
Yeah.
I said, okay. And then we met with the forward design people and really liked them and thought, okay, we're going to go for it.
George and Ann approached us with remodeling their kitchen, and the inside of the house has a classic colonial feel, lots of white trim, and with a beautiful oak floor throughout. At the time, the oak had yellowed with age, and refinishing that oak into a more traditional, deeper brown was part of the design solution. But their real challenge was taking this existing kitchen, which had even darker wood cabinets and black countertops and a heavy soffit all the way around the kitchen. The challenge was making this light and airy and improve the functionality. One of the biggest challenges that they initially had was the pantry. They had a walk-in pantry in the corner, and while it's a very typical plan for this age of house, the use of that pantry it wore on them over time, in terms of constantly going into a small space that's full of storage and then out into the kitchen. That back and forth proved to be challenging. So one of their goals was to remove that pantry altogether and then spread the functionality of storage throughout the kitchen. Our solution is going to an off-white cabinet, really picking up the cues of the existing home and removing the soffit, removing the pantry, and getting into a softer tone throughout the space. The resulting feeling of this kitchen is nice and wide open and just a classic feel that ties right in with the rest of the house. The existing primary bathroom had the same issues as the kitchen. It had very dark cabinets and countertops and just overall felt very dark. It also had the issue of a bathtub that was on a deck, and it proved very difficult to get in and out. So with the idea of really improving functionality, we removed that altogether and we designed a beautiful large walk-in shower for the clients. And then we really picked up the same design cues. So we have white cabinets and lighter countertops with a wood look floor with the tile. The fun part for me is coming back through the space is just seeing how cohesive the whole first floor feels. It's a really nice space.
I think the flow is better than our old kitchen. It's easier it's the same space and just feels easier to move around and find and get things.
It lifts my mood because, we tend to get pretty dark and gray here in December and January, and now it's starting to lighten up a little bit. And so it's nice to have such a light, kind of airy space to be in. And so we just kind of tend to gather in there, and people come over, and when I'm just here, I love cleaning it up, so it's great. Yeah, we definitely recommend Forward again. And we would, if we have to do anything else again in the future, we'll definitely call Forward.